So Anita's at the point where she really doesn't want to have people over anymore because she's embarrassed. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Maria Killam, and today we're going to be talking about the 5 steps to starting your bathroom renovation. And if you would like a free download, you can go to mariakillam.com/bathroom, and it's free. And let's get this party started. One of the biggest mistakes that so many people make is their contractor talks them into an entire renovation, right? Eventually, we all need to renovate our bathrooms, probably, right? But we have a lot of bathrooms, and if you renovate them all, including your kitchen, including replacing all the flooring, now you're sleeping on mattresses, and we don't want that. So 5 years into living in our last house, Jan called me up on a sunny June morning, and she said, Maria, this is the summer that we're doing your 3 bathrooms. And that means we need to start making choices right now so I can get all the trades lined up. And that is what we did. And at the end of the summer, I had 3 fabulous bathrooms. Number 1, consult a professional. And here's the thing, even if you're gonna do this yourself, here's what's gonna get your project started. You need a plan, because without a plan, you have no idea what it's even gonna cost. So in my e-design department, we work with thousands of clients all around the world, especially North America, putting together bathroom packages, bathroom refresh packages, which means if something can be saved, maybe you can only afford to actually pull out that offending countertop, we can help you with our bathroom refresh package and give you a bunch of styling tips as well. But Jan, why is it a good idea to hire a professional? Why is this a good idea? This is my bestie, Jan.
Hi, everyone. I've been doing this for a little over 45 years. And when Maria called me and asked me if I would help her sister, Anita, help with her new bathroom, she's lived with a bathroom that she has been unhappy with for what, 10, 15, 20 years, something like that?
She didn't like it when they first moved in. And so it's been 10 years too long they've been living with it. She's now embarrassed.
Yeah. So as a designer contractor, I can tell you that you will avoid so many of the pitfalls that Maria has talked to you about over time when you're doing renovations. A professional will come in, I can evaluate, or any of them can evaluate your situation, help you with setting up a budget, but really put you on the right track in terms of the style you want, the feel you want. Why are you doing this? Is it to become more efficient? Is it just because you want to make it pretty? And we can start from there and then choose our products. Make sure that you've chosen all your products, get everything on site before you start the build.
Yeah.
And have your plumbers in place, have your electricians, your drywall people, your tile setters. Everybody should be selected, chosen, and organized. And hopefully they've worked together in the past. That always helps as well.
That's the reason why you want a contractor as well, because what if that electrician friend of yours doesn't actually show up when they're supposed to show up?
Yes. Yeah.
And that's how you get a bathroom renovation actually finished in a timely fashion too, right?
Correct. Absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So one of the things that Jan often will say when she's working with a client, it's not like we need to have your entire plan in advance, and it's the same for e-design. All we need is some inspiration ideas on a Pinterest board, and we can put it together for you. And Jan will do the same thing, where somebody will say, I like penny tile, like my sister wants penny tile in her bathroom. And then we go from there. So we've got blue here already in her house because my sister loves blue. Nothing wrong with a blue backsplash like she has. This kitchen is 15 years old, and it's totally timeless. Why? Because it's white. So it's really hard to know when this kitchen was installed. We're looking at some blues to create some flow in her primary bathroom. She's only got 1 bathroom in this little 50s house. Do you want to see her bathroom? Da-da-da!
Here's my bathroom.
Here it is.
Okay, come on in. Let me show you. And by the way, I'm Anita, Maria's sister. Okay, can we start in the corner? The mold and the peeling paint up there. Down here, where the dog chewed this up when he was a puppy. Our little baby dog. And see how the lino is coming up here? And oh, and the mold. Look at more mold, black mold here.
On the drop
peeling paint.
Yeah. which is going to come out.
It's going to come out. I mean, and look at this. Like, I open up these cupboards. Like, it's just the paint. I mean, there's no refinishing these cupboards. Like, it's, and this dusty rose from what? The 90s?
1985.
And this tap, the other tap broke, and Aaron went to Home Depot at the time when Noah was 5, and Noah picked out this tap. So this bathroom has to go. I can't have company over anymore to use this bathroom. It's awful. It's embarrassing. It's falling apart. The black mold. It's got to go.
We're back in the bathroom. Let me tell you, folks, we even have laminate walls in this place.
We sure do.
We have mold. We have peeling paint. We have light bulbs that don't match. Some are cool, some are warm. Oh my God, did people even know that that exists? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna gut this place.
We are.
We're gonna take this wall and we're gonna take this drop ceiling and we're gonna remove all of this. We're gonna create a small 24-inch pony wall that's gonna have a full piece of glass. So when Anita is standing or lying in her bathtub, she's going to be able to see the light coming from the window right through that glass. Relaxing is the name of the game.
So I asked Jan if there was something in the drop ceiling, but she says
It's a 99 probability that there is not.
that's just how they used to build
This
them.
is just the way they used to build them in the 60s and 70s, yeah. So I'm not concerned about it. If there were heating ducts that were running through there, it might be something that could be a possibility, but that would only be if there was a second floor and your furnace vents were running through it.
Right.
But because it ends here, I don't anticipate any difficulty.
And then we're going to put a freestanding vanity here. Like when you get an off-the-shelf vanity, you're also going to save money there.
We're looking at hopefully trying to find something that's made of wood, made in Canada, made in wood.
Yeah.
Perhaps walnut is something that we've been thinking about as well, so we'll be looking for that. We should be able to get something like that for $2,200. If I was to have the finishing carpenter that built Maria's things, we'd be looking at $6,000 to $7,000 for the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's a very big saving to buy it online. Yeah.
And then everything hangs on the right mirror and some sconce lighting, and that'll be coming next.
And we're going to add heated floors to this renovation
Yes.
as well. And shh, don't tell Maria, but we're going to put 2 pot lights in the ceiling. The reveal will be coming by the end of June, and we look forward to sharing it with you.
Anita was so excited. We're going to pop some bubbly.
I love that popping sound.
Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Here's to the new bathroom.
Cheers.
Yay!